Hey guys, HDV here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got some pretty cool stuff to go over. We have some new leak updates regarding Pokémon Unite. We also have Riddler Khu posting some more information about worlds and what's kind of coming out for Pokemon in the near future. A few rumors to go over. There's a lot of things to break down and take a look at today. So if you're excited for the video, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way, let's get into the video, and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, we're going to go over what Riddler Khu has been posting overnight. He originally posted this, which was, again, just some Pokemon Quest thing with some Generation 9 Pokemon. Again, only available, I think, in China. They've just kind of discontinued loads of updates for Pokemon Quest everywhere else. Literally just for China right now. But either way, we have a Pokedude here kind of replying saying, hey Mr. Khu, any chance we will get news soon? So Elate presents news during Pokemon Worlds. And then he says that there's going to be news about the TCG app soon. So that's just kind of reiterating that, yeah, Pokemon Pocket news is on the horizon. Obviously, there is a demo at Worlds. We know that it's been confirmed. That isn't a rumor. But are we going to get information alongside that? Apparently we are. So he's saying soon. I'm assuming that's just going to be Worlds. If it's not at Worlds, then it's probably going to be at Gamescom, which is the week after. But I can't see us having Worlds with no information regarding the Pokemon game coming out this year. So, yeah, again, just reiterating the fact that we are going to get some Pocket news. Again, doesn't say anything about ZA here, you know, because obviously we have people saying, you know, no ZA then, I'm not surprised. And then I'm actually pretty happy that we're not hearing much about ZA yet. It must mean they're putting work into this one. And then we have Riddler Khu saying, just curious, why you team more greater game, more time, greater game? So, basically, the longer they're spending on it, the better the game's going to be. And why are people like so confident about this when you won't get pleased at all, no matter how much time is given? So I don't know if he's saying that Legends EA is still going to be bad no matter how much time is going to be put into it, or if he's just saying, you know, why do you automatically think the game's going to get better if it's got more time? So a little bit of a worrying statement there from Riddler Khu, or he might just be saying it just because. But either way, that's the first thing that he said. The next thing was he posted this, which is like a cocktail or something. I think the emoji is tropical drink, but yeah, some sort of cocktail or something like that. So he posted that, and then obviously people have been kind of like replying to that and stuff. The first one was that Trainer D saying, you know, what you sipping on? And he says potential riot vibe. So potential riot vibe could mean that we might be getting nothing about Legends ZA during Worlds 2024, because he's saying that is the potential riot. You know, obviously the community is going to riot because we're going to get no information during one of the biggest Pokemon events of the year. So he has already said in the past that we are going to be getting the starters this year. You know, we're going to get a trailer about that. But if it's not at Worlds 2024, when is it going to be? You know, there's also allegedly a Nintendo Direct happening this month or very, very soon, either the start of September or, again, this month. So are we going to get Pokemon news in that? It's a little bit worrying that he's posting this kind of, posting these tweets and stuff saying, you know, potential riot vibe though. So I don't know if the potential is because they're going to show the trailer, it's just going to be really bad, so that's going to be the potential riot, or the fact that they're not dropping any news, so that's going to be the potential riot. I don't really know what he means by it. We do have a few other kind of replies to this as well. So we have Savvy here saying Pokemon related or just listening to some good tunes. Hope it's the music, and he says it's definitely Pokemon related. So this tropical drink is Pokemon related. That is what he's kind of like hinting at. That's what he's riddling at. So again, it is definitely Pokemon related, and it's potential riot vibe as well in regards to this. So I'm assuming that he's posted that because he's just going to be like sipping on his drink as he's watching kind of the riots and stuff unfold. We do also have this as well. So we've got Ungrand Mato saying, Riddler Khu, sorry if I ask, but when will you stop baiting the puppets and stuff? So obviously like Centra, etc. and start leaking again? And he's saying, you know, when things are actually produced, how can we leak anything when nothing's worked out by them? So he's basically saying, you know, Pokemon themselves haven't really worked out much, which is why they haven't leaked anything yet. But I don't know, at the same time, I feel like he's at some point in the past had a really good source, which is why he posted so much stuff about Generation 9. I feel like that source would know things about Legends EA, and they definitely know the starters. Like Riddler Khu has been hinting about the starters. He's saying, you know, the merchandise has already been made, stuff like that, that they're going to get revealed this year. If he's saying that, he surely knows what the starters are, so he could be riddling things about the starters and stuff like that if he wanted to. But maybe he just doesn't have that source anymore. Again, that's kind of what people are working out, whether he does actually know anything anymore. And it's not looking too good for him because he hasn't really posted anything concrete. It's just been very, very vague kind of messages and tweets and stuff regarding the release date. But again, he's given it such a kind of grand scale of when this game could come out. You know, anyone can really say that. And again, he's just kind of posted stuff that you could probably guess, like, yeah, we are probably going to get the starters revealed this year. Like, why wouldn't they? So he's just kind of posted stuff like that. So maybe he has lost his source. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. He is saying the Pokemon Pocket news is coming soon, but I think we can all kind of agree that we'd know that anyway without him saying that. So things like that, I don't know, doesn't really help his kind of credibility and stuff like that. He also says, you know, cocktail, internal name for Generation 10. And he says, you know, at least they are preparing it right now. But again, not really anything that we don't already know. We know they're working on Generation 10 right now, and it's not really something that is crazy shocking. Whereas in the past, he would post all these things about Generation 9 that were like, oh my god, these are like riddles, these are like, we're working them out, stuff like that. But he hasn't done that. He's not done a single thing like that for Legends EA. That's obviously what you're sipping on there. So that's kind of all the stuff from Riddler Khu. Really, nothing like crazy, just that there's potentially going to be some, I guess, angry fans soon. There's going to be Pocket news soon. And that's really all we've got to go on. So I'm still looking forward to kind of the closing ceremony at Worlds. I do think there will be something. But how big of an extent that news is, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But that's all the Riddler Khu stuff. Let's move on to some actual leaks here, because we've got 3 new Pokemon Unite characters that are going to be coming to Pokemon Unite. And this is definitely something that could easily be announced at Worlds. And again, they might have a presence at Worlds. It's hard to say really, but this is something big that they could reveal along with the Pokemon Go kind of Dynamax and stuff like that. Because we only really knew about Armarouge, which had been data mined for Pokemon Unite, but now 2 other characters have also been data mined as well. So we've got El Chico Eevee here, who of course is basically the main data miner for Pokemon Unite, posting saying Pokemon Unite, so the PTS will be updated soon with Armarouge, Darkrai, and Psyduck. So that's the play testing. So these dates aren't the actual date that these Pokemon are coming out. This is just when the play testing is going to go live. So we have a new attacker, which is Armarouge. That's going to be on the 22nd of August. That's already been data mined. It's not been officially revealed yet. The only Pokemon that had recently been officially revealed was Ho-Oh, but that's obviously out now. Armarouge have been data mined for about a month now, I'd say, and we still haven't had official confirmation about that. However, though, we've literally just had 2 new Pokemon leaked. So Armarouge, 22nd of August. A week later, on the 29th of August, we're going to have a new Speedster, which is going to be Darkrai. And then a week after that, on the 5th of September, we're going to have a new support Pokemon, which is going to be Psyduck. And Psyduck doesn't evolve, so it's very much like a Pikachu situation where it's just that's the Pokemon, that's all it is. It doesn't have any evolutions or anything like that during the battle. So Armarouge, Darkrai, and Psyduck playtesting are coming out on these dates. They will be released after these dates, after the playtest and stuff. But yeah, 2 new characters that we obviously didn't know about for Pokemon Unite, and these could all easily be announced during Worlds, during a Pokemon Presents, or anything like that. So that's the leaks regarding that. We have a few other bits and bobs to go over as well regarding just small updates from Cerebi. So Cerebi here tweeting out saying, to celebrate the Pokemon Unite World Championships later this week, you can now receive a Platinum Gengar Boost emblem until midnight UTC on the 19th of August through a code. I don't know what this is. I've not played Unite in a very long time, but it looks like it could be quite good. But this is the code. It's WCS2024, and you have until the 19th of August to redeem this. So you still got like 5 days or so to redeem this. But yeah, I'm assuming a platinum kind of boost Gengar emblem is relatively pretty good. Moving on, we do also have the new kind of Pokemon World, I guess, Pokemon Go updates as well, like the event and stuff that's going to go live. So official infographic of the Pokemon World Championship event in Pokemon Go in a few weeks. This was posted on the 1st of August, but this is kind of going live relatively soon. I think, yeah, on the 16th of August, so a couple of days from now. So this is, I guess, the Pokemon that are going to be appearing and stuff. So you've got Mankey, Lickitung, Marill, Paldean, Wooper, Swablu, Fletchling, Carbink, Grubbin, and Marini. And then some trainers might even encounter Skarmory. You can do 5 special trades each day, and you can also use a charged TM to help a Shadow Pokemon forget the charged attack frustration. So even though we've just had the Rocket event, you can still do that during the Worlds event. Field Research Tactical Awards, you can get the World Championship 2024 Pikachu, Swablu, Shiny Mienfoo, Marini, and then there's also paid time research for a Battle Pass, 25,000 Stardust, and then also encounters with, you know, event-themed Pokemon, also Cresselia as well. And then as well as that, 1-star raids, you got Magnemite, Dratini, Wooper, and Gligar, all Shadow. In 3-star raids, you have Wobbuffet, Curlier, and Sableye. Curlier is obviously quite good if you get a male for Glade. And then we also have 1-star raids being Pikachu and Mienfoo, and then also 3-star raids Lickitung, Galarian, Stunfisk, and Diggersby. So that's just all the Pokemon Go stuff. I'm not sure if we covered that. I can't remember if we have or not, but either way, that's an event that's happening in a couple of days. And as well as that, Cerebi update, Part 4 of Pokemon Horizons will release on Netflix in the US on November the 22nd, 2024. So a couple of months away yet from that, but that is also something to look forward to if you are watching in America. So that's all of the news, the leaks, the Riddler Khu kind of stuff going on. We're going to finish things off today with a rumor as always. So this was posted on 4chan. It was posted a while ago on the 17th of July. I'm only just getting around to it. I haven't gone over this one yet. But either way, take it with a grain of salt, as always. Have to say it every time. But yeah, this is just a rumor. Not even a good rumor at that stage. You know, 4chan rumors are kind of like bottom of the barrel. You never know. One might be true. But either way, they're fun to go over and fun to speculate. So it's titled ZA Leaks by Anonymous. So it's translating from GPT. So some of this may be translated off. So I'm assuming they would have had a Japanese source or something like that. And they've given them the information and they've just translated it with GPT. And then this is what they've kind of got from it. So all prior Mega Evolutions are back. Though some will be post-game, or many will be post-game unlocks or downloadable content in future updates. So I don't like the idea of them being downloadable like content. I think post-game makes sense for a lot of them, especially Pokemon like Mewtwo, stuff like that. If it is set in the past, obviously we've gone over it so many times, but there'd have to be some sort of time distortion for allowing Mewtwo to be in the game if it is set in the past, because obviously Mewtwo would not have been created yet when this game would take place, because you know, it's created in the Cinnabar Mansion by Fuji, everything like that. Same with like Aerodactyl. Obviously the technology to revive fossils wouldn't have not existed yet, so would need some sort of time distortion, just like we got in Pokemon Legends Arceus. There's no new Megas, instead new Z Megas are introduced. Again, we've covered so many rumors that's spoken about these Z Megas, and I just don't understand the point of branching out from Mega Evolutions to make another version of Mega Evolutions. Just keep it all the same. Anyway, they go on to say, these are somewhere along the spectrum of the regular Megas to Future Paradox. There are very future-oriented, but not just Mecha Godzilla Pokemon. So that just doesn't sound good to me at all. I really don't want that to be the case. The futuristic kind of Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet, some were okay, but they were all very much kind of similar in terms of they were just chrome Pokemon. It was just the Pokemon in like a robotic kind of form. At least the kind of past Paradoxes had a little bit about, about them and stuff like that. So as of now, only 4 Pokemon with Megas get them, and then all new ones. So however, Charizard exists, so who knows. Then goes on to say the starters are going to be Squirtle, Turtwig, and Torchic, the same final typings. So Squirtle, well, Blastoise is going to stay a water type. Torterra is going to stay as grass and ground, and Blaziken is going to stay as firefighting. You get a new set. You get a new set of starters early on, like in X and Y. Don't know these ones, but their evolutions are variant. So evolutions, I'm assuming they'd get like different forms and stuff like that. So nothing about the Generation 6 starters anywhere. Blastoise Z, as if a child of a Koopa shell and Star Wars ATTE tank. So, okay, so Blastoise. So these are getting Mega Evolutions. But they are keeping the final typings. Torterra Z Tree looks like an American oil pump, where rocks were all oil wells now. There's no information on Blaziken Z, coincidentally. Garchomp Z apparently is going to be a Pokemon. Wings are more pronounced. It looks like a fighter jet when flying. You get Dragonite Z, was whole Z Mega for this stone. It's said to look smoother than a Chinese dragon. And again, the whole idea about Dragonite, so, like, people are saying that Dragonite's not going to get a Mega Evolution because of the Dragonite Eye, but that's just in English. In Japanese, it doesn't, that's not the way it's, like, kind of, used and stuff like that. It's the same with, like, Yanmega, where it's like, people are like, oh, you can't have a Mega Yanmega because it'll sound stupid. Same with Meganium, Mega Meganium. That's just the English translation. That's not going to stop them from doing it. And then they also say Tinkaton Z wears a suit of armor it crafts. So, yeah, I mean, this rumor kind of had a whole lot of nothing. I don't really like this starter choice. Squirtle just doesn't really make any sense, and that would mean that obviously you get Blastoise Z, you've got Mega Charizard X and Y, and then Venusaur just gets nothing. Turtwig, yeah, I mean, it could happen. I just much more prefer it to be Snivy or Chikorita. And then Torchic, I guess, makes sense because obviously it's based on the rooster, and the rooster is the national animal of France, so That's why some people think the Torchic's going to be the starter. Some other people are saying, you know, it can't be the starter because it's already got a Mega Evolution, but it's not been confirmed that the starters are going to get Mega Evolutions. They could easily just get new forms, so we could get like a Kalosian Blaziken instead of Mega Blaziken. Like, there's just not enough information about the game to make these like outright assumptions like, oh, it can't be this, it can't be this, it can't be this. Like, we don't even know when the game's set. A lot of people are saying it's definitely set in the past, but yeah, it's likely, but it's not confirmed. Like, we don't know that. So I'm going to say this is BS. I don't like the idea of Z Mega Evolutions. I think they should just keep it to normal Mega Evolutions. But let me know your thoughts on this rumor here and everything else that we covered today as well. Obviously, the Pokemon Horizon stuff, Pokemon World stuff. I think we might have already covered that. I can't remember, though. And then also, what are your thoughts on the newly leaked Pokemon for Pokemon Unite? When do you think they're going to get announced? And then also, what are your thoughts on everything that Riddler Khu has had to say recently as well? The whole kind of riot thing is a little bit worrying, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. As I say, leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. Have a great rest of your day, and until next time, peace.